Hey, I'm Tom.
And I'm Tanner.
Welcome to episode 7 of Bird Squawk.
Let's go, baby. 1-0. It was a little scary at times, 17-0. Right off the bat here in our for this episode, we're going to send it over to Past Us as we had our raw reactions right after the game. What's going on, guys? We're in the car driving home, and we just want to hit you with our quick, instant reactions from today's game.
Woo!
I mean, we're happy we got the dub, but
whoa, it started out scary.
we were down 17-0 at one point.
We spotted them 17. I was worried. I was completely worried.
If I would tell you we weren't worried, we'd be lying. We had to give them the handicap. 17-0. I mean, we fought back.
I mean, once I told Dougie, yo, Deshaun is open, just hit him deep.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what started the whole thing rolling.
What we all dreamed would happen with Deshaun's return happened. 2 touchdowns, Alshon with 2. Wentz looked amazing. He looked really good. He had a couple errant throws, but he looked really good, really mobile, hitting those spots. I mean, the defense played good later, but the secondary concerned me today.
A little bit.
Sidney Jones really didn't impress me today. The linebackers are still a little
Azul got beat on a deep ball.
Good news, we saw Camus walking around with no crutches or anything.
Yeah.
But, I mean, overall, it was positive. I'm pretty sure the Falcons got smacked by the Vikings, so we'll see how it goes next week. But that's all we wanted to do today. Show you guys our instant reactions, and
Mission to Miami. See you in South Beach.
We'll send it back to Future Us.
All right, welcome back. As you can see, we were excited after that game. We want to give a shout out to the 4th and John crew for welcoming us to the tailgate. E-Rock and Gail, you guys are amazing. You guys inspired us to do what we're doing now and trying to do, talk birds. The whole experience on Sunday was awesome. We can't wait to get down there for the Detroit game.
So, back to it. As you saw in the post, the Carson Wentz Revenge Tour 2019 starts off with a dub. And like we said, both in our reactions and before, it didn't start out great.
Well, I was scared. I was so scared.
We had the preseason rust that everyone pretty much expected us to have.
I mean, I work with a couple Redskins fans, and I was sitting there going, I am going to have to go in tomorrow and listen to their junk.
But about halfway through the second, all birds after that. They scored a field goal late to end the half, but the Eagles scored, and it was all Eagles after that.
Yeah, well, I mean, we unleashed Deshaun. I mean, it was, like, funny because the guys in our section, we were just yelling, throw the ball to Deshaun. No one can cover him. Just throw it deep.
It's funny.
He'll go get it.
It's funny because that's what we all wanted, for them just to throw it deep to Deshaun, and of course it worked. What better way for Deshaun to come back to Philly than with 2 touchdowns, 8 receptions.
The ovation he got out. Coming out in
oh my goodness.
For the, when they announced the starters was just incredible.
Yeah, it was
incredible.
Like, they were loud for everyone, but when Deshaun came out, there was an extra juice in that.
Yeah, it was, again, the link lives up to the hype. I mean, the place was just electric. It was unbelievable. What an atmosphere. What a great day. 1-0. So now we go down to Atlanta.
So digging deeper into it, like I was saying, Deshaun Jackson, 8 receptions, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 crucial touchdowns. The first one really getting us going. Wentz's stat line was great, 28 of 39, 313 yards, 3 touchdowns. Should have been 4. Kind of got robbed with that one with Alshon. I still don't understand how that was
he was behind the line of scrimmage,
I don't know.
I guess, when he caught it.
And then 121 passer rating. He looked good. If you know what Carson Wentz is supposed to do, that's what Carson Wentz did. I know it's the first game, but that was 2017 Wentz. He looked good. The deep ball was there. He moved when he needed to.
Yeah,
Some of those throws
him getting
was
out of the pocket,
great.
Throwing, I mean,
he did it when he needed to, but didn't do it over, and he looked great.
He did. Kind of a heavy heart too for Nick Foles got injured. I mean, broke his clavicle. I mean, we all love Nick. We all wish him well. We all wish him the best, getting healthy again and getting back to the Jags. I mean, kind of one of those freak things, but that's what happens. I mean, you're playing football. A couple things, though, we got to, I think, address. I mean, this running back situation. I mean,
it's a
Jordan
good problem.
Howard was just plugging like 5 yards a carry.
I think he was actually like 7, yeah.
Guy comes in, 3 runs, 5 years. We take him out.
Yeah.
You know, Dougie again falling in love with Sproulsy. I mean, I love Sproulsy. I do, but you know, I think he's got to be a situational back.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Miles Sanders didn't do much, but had flashes of what he could be. He had a couple nice runs. I was watching a little bit of the film. He was blocking good. He picked up a lot of nice blocks on blitzes. But yeah, it's gonna be very much like 2017. We're gonna need to find a cycle, find a rotation for these guys, and like Dougie did back in 2017, you gotta ride with the hot hand. And yeah, Jordan Howard, Miles Sanders, great. And then, like you said, Sproles needs to be sprinkled in for those special plays. Like, I don't want to see Sproles running out of the I formation. That fourth and inches.
No, me neither.
That 4th and inches, you don't do a sweep.
I mean, we're down at the 2, you know, and we can't punch it in. I mean, that's where Jordan Howard, we got him for that reason. Bring him in, let him push the pile. I mean, when he hits the pile, he's moving that pile.
Yeah, he was very impressive in the little bit of carries he had. He looked good. On the flip side, some of the negatives, the defense scared me a little. I mean, the first half,
defense
once again, was rusty too.
Little rusty.
The second half was better, but the corners and the linebackers worry me.
Who's stepping up there? I mean, Sidney Jones, Rasul, we've been hearing about you guys. I mean, come on. Somebody's rise to the top there.
Yeah, I heard a thing that every pass in Rasul's direction on Sunday was completed. Like, that's going to be a problem.
It scares me with Julio.
Yeah, we're talking
I
about
heard something on the radio today, like in 4 games against us, really, Julio's gotten his catches, but we've won.
Yeah.
You know, and that's kind of the thing that scares me a little bit. I know a lot of Eagle Nation is going down there. A lot of guys are going down to Atlanta. Wish you guys a great time. I do think we're going to come out of there with the win, but it's going to be a little harder than I think people are anticipating.
I mean, before we get into that, just on the, obviously, Malik Jackson, that's a tough blow. That's a tough blow. I saw him go down. He walked off on his own power. I thought maybe he just had a stinger. I really don't know what it is, but it's
Liz Frank. He did the Liz Frank thing, and I'm not 100% sure on what that is, but I know that's like a season. I mean,
he's out.
B-Dog had that.
Dougie reconfirmed that today during his press conference. He's pretty much done. So that means Akeem Spence is in. I don't know much about the guy.
I don't know much about the guy.
Dougie was
big body, get him in the middle. It seems like he's going to play.
Yeah.
You know, and hey, prime time.
Yeah.
Sunday night. You know, prime time.
Yes.
So,
speaking of that, let's get into. So week 1 done. We all thought win. They got it done. It wasn't pretty at times, but it's done. 1-0.
Not the way we wanted to start, but definitely the way we wanted to end.
That's right. So 1-0. It's a good measuring stick game. It's early, but it can show you what it is.
Like we said, you know, the sign of a great team is you beat the people you're supposed to beat.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we need to continue that. We need to move in that direction and take care of business.
I mean, it's week 2, so we still don't know. But, I mean, if you saw, the Falcons lost 28-12 in Minnesota. Tough game to start. You really don't know what they are yet.
So they're gonna be coming chomping at the bit.
First
Sunday
home
night.
game.
Yeah.
They're gonna want to avoid going 0-2. Sunday night. You're gonna see a team ready to play.
I believe so.
Like this isn't like you might have seen that beat down on Sunday, but it's a team ready to play.
Well, it's like Malcolm said, we together don't matter, right? We get everybody on the same page. Don't matter. We gonna roll you.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a good game. I think it's going to be interesting. I mean, I hope the defense steps up. I think at the moment, we're a 2-point favorite.
Yeah, I mean, that line probably changed.
That's
again
probably
till
changes.
Sunday.
But I really don't know. Yeah, Julio does concern me. I mean, I know he's got his during our games and hasn't really beaten us big.
Yeah, I mean, you
But
kind of
it's
know
still-
though, Atlanta's, they're going to give up the ball at some point in the game. They're just going to give it up. You know, that's usually what they do.
I mean, it's going to be how it is. So far with Dougie, we're 3-0 against the Falcons, but all 3 games are at home. So, I mean, they're a
Always
different
tough
team at
keeping on
home.
beating somebody. you
They're a
know,
tough team at home.
It's tough. We got to be on the, on the right page, be calling the right plays, and it's a good opportunity for us to show the world, the nation, what we are, what we're about. Keep this thing rolling. The mission in Miami, see you in South Beach campaign going strong. We need that to continue.
Yeah, we just need to keep things going. I mean, obviously, right off the bat, it looks like the offense is going to be as electric as we thought it was going to be. They just can catch fire. The weapons this team has is really crazy, and it showed on Sunday.
Definitely.
Ertz, barely heard of him.
Yeah.
Aguilar, who, they're just guys that were such focal points the last couple of years. Really didn't have to do anything, and we still looked good, but they still got theirs.
I mean, you take away somebody else is going to be there. Take them away, somebody else is going to be there. I mean, we're deep on the offense. As long as we stay healthy, I mean, this offense should click and start putting up some points.
Yeah, it's really going to be, it's a good measuring stick game for the defense. This is going to be a good offense it's a good measuring stick game early in the season. I like where this is placed. Coming off this game, a game we were supposed to win, a game we did win early in the season, to really see what this team has. It's nice right off the bat to have a test here to really see. I heard the 4th and John guys say about Sunday, Wentz is on fire, and fire melts ice.
Matty Ice, we coming. The Wentz Revenge Tour, next stop, Atlanta. And just one more shout out to the Link crowd. Unbelievable Sunday. Nothing compares to going down to the Link. I mean, for anybody that has not been to a Birds game at the Link, you definitely got to get that on your bucket list. I mean, the atmosphere down there is just insane. Just really want to touch base on the whole Mike Scott thing real quick, because, I mean, come on, man. That is not what we are.
No, it's a bad look.
That is not what we are. I mean, dude grew up in Virginia. Dude has a right to wear his colors.
Yeah.
You call yourself Philadelphia fans. You guys didn't even know who he was. I mean, come on. I definitely wanted to see him over at the 4th and John tailgate and get a beer bong baptism. Hopefully some other game this year he'll make his appearance. But yeah, that's not what we do. That's not who we are. The whole country wants to put a stain on us Philly fans, and we end up doing it to ourselves.
Yeah.
So again, just want to say to Mike Scott, for the majority of Eagle fans, majority of Philly fans, you know who the real ones are. You know we love you. Keep doing your thing.
Yeah, so that's it. 1-0. Going to Atlanta. See you next week, and we're going to be 2-0.
See ya. Mission in Miami. See you in South Beach.